Hello and welcome. We are back here, back at this awful stairwell puzzle.
The demented archive of dancing staircases.
It's just so, I'm sure I'll get it soon, but right now it's beating me down.
It's a bit of a grind.
It's a bit of a grind, yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, grind. My goodness. Whenever I hear grind, you know what I think of?
No, what?
I think of grinders and the ridiculous number of names for that kind of sub sandwich, whatever you want to call it. There's so many names for that. Why are there so many names for that?
I don't know. Maybe different places named it different things, and then I don't know. This is one of those things.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think it's kind of weird that the names are so different, but the actual sandwich itself is usually pretty much the same thing. The insides, the toppings, whatever you want to call them, they change depending on the person, what they want in it, but usually it's just, it's a sandwich. It's like kind of a baguette-y bread or whatever, and then it's filled with some kind of meat and cheese and potentially vegetable, maybe some sauce, whatever. It's a sandwich. It's not... There's so many names.
Yeah, I know. It's each place tries to say that, oh, it's our unique take on this sandwich, but really it's the same basic idea, and they get really a little bit silly with all the different names.
Yeah, I really do. So, whoa, I solved the puzzle. While I was thinking of sandwiches, the puzzle is solved.
So that's the key right there. Just have to think about sandwiches. Oh, now I'm really thinking about sandwiches too.
But to steal it, I'll have to release it.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
Yeah. Oh, but they're so good. Sandwiches are so good.
Yeah. I could definitely go for a Philly steak and cheese or something like that. I feel in the mood for some kind of beef and a very nice creamy melty cheese. That kind of a sandwich.
That sounds really good. Ugh. Yum.
Absolutely. Right now I'm just running around frantically pressing these hidden switches to find more loot. And it seems that it's just a whole bunch of weird ancient bracelet things.
Well, a shiny's a shiny.
Very true.
Ooh, more symbols.
Yep, that's the code for the book lock, I'd imagine. Just doing a sweep so I can make sure I've collected everything. I don't want to miss too much. I know I'm probably going to miss a whole bunch just normally because I don't take the time to really explore every single crevice and every nook and cranny.
Yeah, but that's fine. You do a pretty good job. I don't know. I feel like if I were playing, I would just find nothing all the time, and I would be depressed because I would want shinies and I couldn't find them.
Meh. With some games, I get that kind of urge to complete them 100%, but Thief is not one of them. I don't care if I get all of the random crap that's hidden away.
Have you seen anybody about those urges?
They're perfectly healthy.
Yeah, I know. I mean, shinies. Ugh, shinies make me feel that way.
Usually it's more about equipment that I can actually use in the game. Like weapons or armor, something like that.
Yeah, directly useful stuff.
Cornelius. Keys.
I've got the book.
Hmm.
This has been a night under the town to remember.
Well, that was a special vision.
Yeah. It looked like you were having a bit of a seizure.
That might be what it really was.
Poor Garrett. 'Cause he was in a coma and now he's running around. He's like half dead and he's still going for it. Garrett.
It's gotta be a hard life.
Absolutely. He needs a sandwich. We're talking about sandwiches. He's the one who really needs a sandwich right now.
Yeah, but I don't think any of the sandwiches we've talked about exist in this weird, sad, depressing world.
It is a depressing world that doesn't have delicious, warm sandwiches.
Yeah. Not entirely certain where I should be going at this point. Because there was a second rope there, but there isn't really anything on this side. Maybe down... Oh, no. What's going on? What? How is this possible? I'm a full-grown man. What?
Are you stuck?
I'm stuck. Yeah, so I had to kind of restart from a save point because there was actually no way out of that weird little nook.
Oh my gosh.
It was really weird because surely Garrett should have been able to just climb out of that easily.
Yeah, it was probably just a bit of a bug.
Stay away, or it's
Yeah,
going to get rutted.
Aw,
just random bad luck.
yeah. Don't you hate it when you get stuck in places you can't get out?
Yeah. Ugh, awful. Hopefully that's the only time I'll find an inescapable area like that in this game.
Yeah. So it can be very traumatic.
It is.
Hoppiness must be getting to me.
Now if I could only get out of this library.
The whole entire place is just a crevasse that will not let you go.
Basically.
Ah,
I got the book, I got a bunch of loot. For some reason, there are now guards down here trying to hinder my progress. And I just fell down a hole, so wow. Things are rough.
yeah. Usually I really enjoy exploring libraries, but this one's the exception, I think.
Yeah, too much physical exertion involved.
I hope the guards fall down the hole.
That would be wishful thinking. As we know from previous episodes, the guards are kinda lazy. They won't really walk around a whole lot.
Yeah. Kind of stand around.
Yeah. It's a valid tactic, but it is kinda lazy.
About not knowing things. Then here's the
Cast a wide net of guards to make sure that
rake around and find out.
whoever they're looking for can't get through.
That's easy for you to say. You're carrying
Yeah.
the torch. I get the torch
Although,
because I don't.
who knows how many thieves like Garrett actually slip through all the time.
Still bleeding on about that friggin' card game.
Yeah, it's hard to say. We haven't really met any other than Erin, and
Searching in the dark.
she's possibly dead, possibly in another dimension or something weird like that.
Mm. She's a MIA.
Basically.
Yeah. Maybe it's kind of like a turf kind of thing. Like thieves have turfs. I don't know if that's a thing.
Maybe. Maybe. If that is a thing, then I hope we get to meet some other interesting characters later in the game.
I remember when I was in college, I used to wander around a very, very big library, and it was really fun. But this library, I don't think I'd care to wander around in.
Nightmares every night.
Yeah, it's pretty decrepit. If you did wander around in it, you'd have to be pretty careful not to fall and die.
Yep. And as clumsy as I am, that would probably be pretty likely to happen. I don't have the grace that Garrett has as a master thief.
Well, I'm controlling him, so I don't know how graceful he is.
No, you're doing good. Don't be so hard on yourself. Are we almost out of here?
Probably, maybe. It keeps showing me markers at intervals, so I don't have a really good idea of how far it actually is to the exit.
The exit.
Right now it's about 35 units away. I don't know what they use for measurement.
I have no idea.
Is it 35 furlongs or feet or meters or
Yards.
yards? Are there any old-timey units of measurement that you can think of?
Oh. Wow. No, I can't think of any. I'm sure there are.
Yeah. Let's try to make one up.
Okay.
How about like a weasel's tail?
Oh, that's nice.
Weasel's tail. It's 6 weasel tails. 6 weasel's tails. Weasel's tails? Weasel tails? 6 weasel tails away. What sounds better?
Weasel tails.
Weasel tails it is. 6 weasel tails away. 9 weasel tails away, rather.
That's awesome.
That guard is very, very close to the rope I need to climb up. Oh boy.
Big jerk. Go away. Go stand somewhere else. Take a step.
Yeah. Appropriate punishment for getting in my way.
And for just, like, not realizing there's someone, like, a foot behind him. I mean, one weasel tail behind him.
Kind of funny. Just running around behind his back. He's staring into space.
He's thinking about a different kind of tail, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. We are underneath the House of Blossoms.
Yeah. Whoa. Get to see more climbing action.
Oh yeah.
Punish me, Mother. I've been bad. So bad. Hey! Don't touch me. My leg hurts.
What's the matter, General? Mummy a little too much for you.
Don't ever speak of my mother like that again, you little whore! Get over here.
What's going on here, General?
No!
That's it. take your black tax and get out of my house. Touch her again, and I'll cut your balls off. Don't test me on this.
You! Filthy rat. I'm gonna kill you. Thief!
You gotta be nicer with the ladies.
You're gonna regret this.
You really should be nicer with the ladies.
Yeah, and more careful with fire.
Yeah. What do you think that girl was more scared of? Garrett under the bed or the cat plastered to her front?
Oh, I don't know. I think she was okay with the cat because, you know, they're buddies.
Clearly.
And she understands that the cat's just, you know, trying to protect itself. But she doesn't know who Garrett is, so...
Yeah. Just looking at my loot stash.
Genevieve.
Aww.
Aww.
Basil.
My poor bird.
Yeah. What happened to it?
Not sure.
This isn't justice!
Have been found guilty of larceny and conspiring with the Graven movement. Let me see that word, please. I never!
The Iron Tyrant's killing us! He won't stop here!
Meh. I care less about that random guy.
Yeah. You do tend to have more of a reaction to if it's an animal.
He knew that bird. It was a friend, worked with the Basso.
Yeah. Had a personal connection with it.
If it's true, if this voice of the people...
Poor birdie.
Yeah.
The Baron, the High Collars, they never say anything about you.
So now I'm off
That rabble-rouser's going to say he wants to cure the glue. I bet
to find out if Basso is okay, or if he's ended up the same way as the bird.
They never say anything about
Oh.
Of course that rabble-rouser.
What is the fate of Basso?
I bet puppy milk wouldn't curdle in his mouth.
What if it's...
Ow.
that sound?
Ooh. Just walk it off, Garrett.
Yeah.
Step out where I can see you.
Wow. I can't even walk in the streets anymore. There's so many guards out looking for anyone suspicious.
Yeah, probably the Thief Taker General is behind all the extra guards.
Probably. He seemed kind of angry.
Yeah, he did seem a bit miffed, although he was kind of in a bad mood before you even got there. Not really sure what was going on with the Thief Taker General. Just he seems to be randomly angry in bursts. It's just an unpleasant fellow.
He is. And that was a completely pointless room.
Well, you just, wanted to admire it.
Sure. There's just so many places to look for special loot. It's just too much.
It's quite meandering.
Trying to avoid the window this time.
Silly windows. Windows are a curious invention.
Are they?
Yeah. Well, for me. For me. Because I often thought, like, why do we have windows? And, like, of course it's because, like, they provide more light and whatever.
Where is it?
But it really does make the dwelling more vulnerable.
It isn't here. No. What do you do, Garrett? That book you obtained for me. It's gone.
Where's Basso?
The thief-taker general dragged him off along with some of my graven. He's taken it. I should have known the Baron would do this.
You're telling me my friend's been beaten and dragged, all because of that book? What's so important about it?
Many secrets once thought to be lost. But within it, I believe, there is the key to saving this city, saving all of us from the gloom. Yet I know the Baron would not use it for such good. And now he has it! Basso knew that book was important.
Lucky for you, it's still here then. Basso's no idiot. Sounds like a good read. Where'd they take Basso?
To the keep, but it's well guarded. You can't just walk in the door.
That's good. I'm not a big fan of doors.
It's not possible. Oh, wait. There may be a way.
Go on.
Jake. Loyal, devoted to the cause, wanted to strike the Baron in his heart, so he's been studying the keep for some time. He knows the way in.
How do I find this Jacob?
Alas, the Baron has him chained up in Greystone as a message to those who might oppose him. Tortured, but alive.
Once I find my fence, I'll see about your graven.
We're not so different, you and I. Garrett. Change. One day the people will thank you for that.
You think too much of the people. All right.
Okay.
Let's see if Orion's
Wow,
man Jacob
that was pretty
knows
tense.
anything. I'll find him at Greystone Plaza.
Yeah, a little.
Yeah, so he's gotta go help that guy, so he's still looking for Basso, though.
Yeah, he just has to ask that one guy that's being tortured how to get into the prison where they're keeping Basso.
Yeah. Garrett looks like he needs some sleep, though, I gotta say.
Maybe.
I have something for all your nefarious needs.
Creepy guy, but definitely nice to be able to buy stuff.
Yeah, he's very useful, and I don't know how he has so much of this, like, on his person.
Well, he does have that big trench coat.
Yeah, it's a very big trench coat. I wonder, like, how much you can carry in this game, or if there's a limit.
How much he can carry or how much I can carry?
Just in general, but I guess maybe it's more interesting to know like how much Garrett can carry.
Ah. Probably an infinite amount of stuff. It's not like he steals anything terribly heavy.
That's pretty great then.
Usually it's just coins or silverware or stuff like that that you can easily stuff into a knapsack or something like that.
Yeah. They practically carry themselves.
Oh boy. All of these items.
Basso's bond. Huh.
It's not terrible. I don't know. There's just too many items to get that could be very useful.
Ember sage oil. Pretty interesting stuff.
Pleasure doing business.
So I'm off to save Basso to find out how to get into his prison. But that'll be fun. Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.